Good morning and welcome back to Shenmue 2. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be back. I apologize for the delay in this video, but you know, I've had this excuse many times, but sometimes life gets in the way. But here we are. We are in Hong Kong and we are going to learn the other two Wude. So I know exactly where to go. We are not going to waste any time today. So let's just, well, we're going to waste a little time because we're going to recap. So we have learned G and we have learned Gon. So there's two more to go. As you recall, there's 4 Wude, hence the name. And so we have 2 more to go. I think we'll be able to get them both today. And hopefully we'll be able to meet Master Tao. So let's get going. I don't want to save. What the heck? Ah, it's the wrong button. You gotta press X to leave the room. That's a hot tip for you. We have to get past this guy and hopefully not have to pay. Maybe he won't see us. Yeah, there we go. So, we are gonna, let's just walk from here. We're actually heading to the, oh gosh. I don't know what the street is called. But it would be probably the Wise Men's Quarters, the best place we could have gone to get there quickly, but whatever. We can walk. We have legs, so here we go. So we're going to a new quarter we haven't actually visited yet, and it's interesting. We don't actually go there a ton in the game, but that is where Fang Mei's birthday is going to occur, so it is pretty important regardless. And there's a couple little secrets that I'll show you in the area too later, but we're kind of on a time crunch here, so not right now. And so here we are in the South Car main quarter. As you recall, that is where we met, oh gosh, what was the guy's name? I can't think of it, but the Kung Fu Master that's right here, Tai Chi Master, rather. The way we're going to head, we got to go to the Wise Men's Quarter, I think. There's probably other entrances to the quarter. Let's just take a
map of this area.
Green Market Quarter, we don't want that. White Dynasty Quarter. That might be it. I am not sure. But I'm going to go the surefire route and head through the Wise Men's Quarter. Which is just right over here. And up these steps. Alright, so here we are in the Wise Men's Quarter, and maybe we'll get a cutscene. Who knows? If we will, it would happen right around here. Nope, no cutscene this time. Sometimes you get airplanes flying overhead. I'm not sure if we've gotten that in this playthrough or not yet, but I'm sure we will. Occasionally, actually, you get normally like 3 airplanes or something like that. Or no, just 1 airplane flying overhead. Occasionally you'll get 3 like fighter jets. It's completely random. I've actually never seen that cutscene with the fighter jets, just seen screenshots of it. It's pretty rare from what I'm understanding. It's called the Lucky Charm Quarter, that's right.
Lucky Charm Quarter.
This is not a serial. This is, I don't know. Maybe it's a place in Hong Kong. I have no idea. So here we are in the Lucky Charm Quarter, and just so we can kind of play the game a little bit, let's ask some of the store owners if they know where a Kung Fu Master is. Let's find a good person to ask. This guy clapping, maybe he knows something.
Excuse me.
What?
Do you know any martial artists in this area?
You must mean Han Hui from Mo Temple.
What kind of person?
He's a man with a mustache, dressed in white.
Han Hui. Anyone else?
I guess Zhang Yu from the barber shop on 3 Blade Street.
Really?
Alright, so that was the tip I was looking for. Zhang Yu on 3 Blade Street. And wouldn't you know, 3 Blade Street is right there. So we're so lucky. So we're gonna go ahead to go to Zhang Yu's barbershop. And holy crap! It's like I knew where I was going.
Barber's shop.
So here we are.
This is
We
the
are
place.
at the Zhang Yu barbershop. Now, before I go in, I have to explain something. This is like... Look how quickly that barbershop pole is spinning. I wonder if it does that in the Dreamcast version. But I have to explain something. This is like the coolest cutscene ever. It totally just flips around the whole concept of QTE. And, I mean, it blew my mind. I'm not going to spoil it exactly what I have to do, but just watch this. It is amazing.
Zhan Yu Barber's shop. This must be Zhan Yu's shop.
Great deduction, Rio. Let's go ahead inside.
Excuse me. Are you Zhan Yu?
What do you want?
I want to ask you about the Wude.
The Wude? Are you familiar with the martial arts?
Yes.
Really? Well, have a seat. I'll trim your hair while I tell you. The Wude are important to those who study the martial arts. Those without the Wude often strayed from the path and were hated by others. Those people were often killed when they were off guard. For example, while they were having tea or sitting at the barber's. Listen, do not move, no matter what happens. So young, but you've got guts.
The razor's motion was sharp, but I did not feel any menace.
Be brave and stay calm to make the right decision. That is one of the Wude. Don.
Don. Be brave. Stay calm in order to judge correctly.
If you train hard, you'll be a master of martial arts.
Alright, so there we go. The third Wude.
Do you know anyone else who knows martial arts?
Try the Bloom Tailor.
The tailor?
They have been in business for a long time, and many martial artists ask them to make their uniforms. The owner there might know someone.
All right.
Go left from here, and you'll find Bloom Tailor.
Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you very much. So, did you catch what happened during that QTE? He told me not to move no matter what, and then it flashed the A button, and you're instinctively, of course, as soon as you see that, you're going to press the A button, and that means that Rio's going to jerk and get cut by the blade, and then it's game over. So, I mean, whenever I first played this game, I pressed the A button, of course, and I died, and I was like, did I miss it? Did I miss the input? So, of course, I started over the game, played it again, pressed the A button, and I died again. And then, finally, on like the third time, I'm gonna say the third time, I realized, wait a minute, he says don't move, so don't press the A button. And then I won. It was glorious. And actually what happens when you die is that the day, I believe, gets advanced one day. So I guess you don't die in that case, but you do get your day advanced one. And so that's actually a good way to get the bad ending, and that's why I'm going to keep this save. So that whenever I do the bad ending video for Shenmue 2, I can just quickly, repeatedly fail that cutscene so that I can get to the bad ending quickly. But yeah, so that is a freaking awesome QTE. Another example of the amazing genius that is Yu Suzuki. Let's go to Bloom Taylor. It's right ahead of us.
Excuse me.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm looking for a martial artist.
A martial artist?
Zanyu told me that people at this shop would know a lot about it.
I see.
Is there anybody you could introduce me to?
Have you been to the dojo in the Green Market Quarter called the Guang Martial Arts School?
Yes. Do you know of any other places besides the Guang Martial Arts School?
Did you go and see Jan Min in Lotus Park?
Yes.
The only other person is...
Who is it?
She's called GUI Shang and lives in the Yanting Apartments in the South Carmine Quarter. She's a master of Tai Chi.
The Yanten Apartments in the South Carmine Quarter. Thank you.
Alright, hot tip. We have to go to the Yantin Apartments. Now you remember those apartments, don't you? That was where Master Tao used to live, but doesn't anymore. So let's go ahead, see if I can remember which direction to head. I think it's this way. Let's go head back to the South Carmine Quarters and get that final Wude. So this would take us to the White Dynasty, and we don't want to go there. White Dynasty might be one of those quarters that I'm not sure anything happens in. There might be one cutscene. I'm thinking perhaps, but it's amazing how much was put into this game that kind of wasn't utilized very much. Some of these quarters, they're small, but besides like capsule toy machines and the stores you can walk into and ask people things, there's not really any activity in story-wise that goes on in some of these quarters, which is, of course, strange, and maybe they cut some stuff out, but it's also pretty impressive that they went to the effort of creating this whole environment, and doesn't really have a story purpose, just a purpose to kind of further, you know, welcome you into this world and make it seem like a real, living, breathing Hong Kong. So, I might have made a wrong turn, but that's okay. We can turn right here, and here we are at the Yantin Apartments. Some guys out front. And a cutscene.
You are so persistent. I told you I'm not leaving this place.
You disgusting old woman.
We were too soft on her. We'll show her.
You again.
Who are you?
So you're the land sharks.
What? You want to fight? You!
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna help the mean old woman that we met earlier in the game. But Rio's just a good guy like that. And these guys are no trouble at all, so that's good news. Is he down? Yeah, he's down. One to go.
You?
One of them.
No.
So, what do you want?
I was told that GUI Shang knows about the Wude. I learned Gon, Dan, and Ji. But there's one more.
I shall tell you.
Huh?
I am GUI Shang.
You are?
Why did you save me?
Why? Wouldn't anyone?
To act without hesitation. To do what is right. That is the last of the Wude.
Wait. What do you call it?
I forgot. Go to Mammo Temple and ask Master Mo.
Master Mo at Manmo Temple.